Good morning. I am back to do some more work on my wife today. One of the videos that I made got corrupted, so that's gone and dead. Essentially, this is where we're starting from today. I think I'm going to try and get the horns knocked out, then I'm probably just gonna call it a night. Let me see. Get some references just pulled up. Chill day today, got off work, kind of just did nothing, and then just did nothing, true combo, nothing into nothing, true combo, took a shower, and that's about it. So I'm going to get some art done, and then just kind of chill out for the day, if I could even find this. There we go. The hair is going to be an absolute beast, so I'm putting that off for as long as possible because I don't know how to draw hair. Especially that hair, which we are just singing. Good. Yes. We draw one for now. Theoretically speaking, they should be kinda, sorta protruding more upwards than out, so they don't really go like double horns usually go like this. Whereas I'll show you what I mean. Low-key cook, so it's not bad. Alright, absolutely fumbled the second one. Heat. Wait a minute. Ree-hee-hee-haw, ree-hee-hee-haw, ree-hee-hee-haw. I did not specify center. I did not center. Okay. So then, like, traditional horns kind of go like this. They kind of go like up and then like out and then like curve around the head, but her horns kind of just go from her temple kind of just upwards, not necessarily like around. So look something sort of similar to like this, in a sense. I guess the question is, let's do. It's actually kind of what I want to avoid is the going out. So let's see if I can't. Okay, so kind of. There's got to be a better way to scroll in and out, but I don't know it, so it will not be. That's perfect. Relatively same contours for the sides. Dear heavens. Okay, apparently I had everything set to absolutely just minuscule as possible, which is based. And I stand by the choice. I'd like this to be a little bit different in terms of just like the thickness of the horn. Because it needs to have a wider base, but much like thinner. So it needs to act more like, and then immediately go into something like, it's just really like that thin, like more of this. That is. This can be worked with. It's gonna take a little oomph, but if we do just something like. I think that's enough to just give it a little bit more like just flavor, a little flavor to it. Alright. Let's have this section longer actually. Let's have it a bit more gradual as well. from the let's do. So I realize my keyboard is like immensely loud, but you know what? It's gas, so I'm not changing a thing. I hate. Yeah, I drop her. I might crash out. Let's do. Let's take this in. I like that. Arcs. And then we can kind of just do like one of these. Alright, it's actually like not bad at all. I can definitely. It does need to be a little thicker, just these lines, but like definitely manageable. Alright, slip. And then let me go back now and bring these like, and then just. I just want it to be like very present. I guess it's not a good word, but oh well. Anywho, I had an exam yesterday that was absolutely devious. Because the professor said, "Oh, yeah, it's gonna be just like the homework, guys. It's gonna be just like the homework," and it was absolutely not just like the homework. And you can call that code, you can call that seething, you can call it malting. I don't care. It's true. It's what it is. But if I got like less than an A on that exam, I might actually crash out because it was not even like hard material. It's just unnecessary curveballs this professor loves throwing out. That is not like the homework, in fact. And I knew for a fact that he was going to throw some like devious curveballs because I've had this professor before and I know how he is. So I ended up studying for like. I studied all of like last week, Saturday and Sunday, and then a little bit Monday, and still not confident, which is not good, as the kids say. But no, so love that class so much. But low-key, all of my other classes are just going like fine, which is like kind of impressive. That's just that one class. That one class, it's just like a beginner class as well. It's just the professor making it not that, which is classic for him. But at this point, you know, just gotta study as much as you can and hope for the best on those tests. Crash out. I low-key have not played like any games in like the past like 2 weeks. I've not touched anything at all. Like I think I played Warframe for maybe a grand total of like 20 minutes, and I usually play Warframe for like hours at a time. So maybe I'm cooked, maybe I'm old, maybe I'm finally getting up there in age. Maybe I'm just burnt out of every game in my Steam library somehow. Yeah, Steam library is devious, just like over 100 games, just like so many of them, just zero playtime. Absolutely horrendous. I need to play the Deus Ex collection, I think I've mentioned that, but like everything else also needs to be played. I'll be buying like mad games on the Steam sale, and then time comes to play the games that I bought on the Steam sale. It's just like, nah, I'm good. Play Warframe again. For the umpteenth time. Actually, just disgusting behavior. But I was talking to my buddy yesterday about like one of the anime that came out this season, and it's a little kind of crazy. It had a werewolf in it, and well, I guess you could say a werewolf. It's a beast man. Either way, insanely raunchy for no reason. I mean, some of the scenes were out of pocket, just absolutely out of pocket. Or maybe it needs to be studied. I'm not hating. I'm gonna let him cook, but something black is forming at the bottom of the pan, and I need to watch that heat. Because things are about to burn. Alright, this should not be the ability to speak, actually. I'm regretting that. But, okay, honestly, the cleanup on these horns is taking ages. Which is like, I'm not surprised, because there's definitely a better way to do cleanup, and I really don't know it. First we mine, then we craft. Minecraft really is such a joke in so many ways. It's genuinely just not real that they managed to just like produce that and it made money. Well, I know why it made money, because it was so just like obscene in every possible regard. It's generally like he gave like a bunch of like Minecraft YouTubers like several like hundreds of millions of dollars, and we're just like, alright, make a Minecraft film. And then none of them had any interest in it, so they just kind of like pump something out. And yet it just water bucket. Really? I cannot take anything that movie seriously. Which I mean, yeah, I get it. It's like a kids movie, but it's like you also had the scene with Jack Black and Jason Momoa going tip to tail. One could say, which for a kids movie, absolutely insane scene. This needs to be cleaned up. I don't like how straight that is. Let's do like one of these. Let's do like a stagger here, I guess. And take out this section. If we think about it, this is like just looking just Minecraft. Like actually, like drawing is literally just Minecraft. Every pixel is a block. Do not let me cook. That's maybe the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Who knows, maybe somebody will find truth in that and they'll be like, wait a minute. Actually, then again, pixel art in Minecraft is literally just this. Which is kind of funny to think about. It's a little thicker, but not like crazy amount. This is probably really useful for people that shade, but it's like I'm drawing most like low-key like basic design, maybe known to Ben. I'm thinking about like fleshing it out a little bit more and having it like in terms of like the arms, going like instead of just like on like a side profile. That's horrific. Instead of going like this on like a side profile, they'd be more like like that, and then sort of like this, perchance, something like that. I don't know. And then like still tapering off like this, so that like from the like if you're like looking dead on at the end, it kind of looks like that, and then sort of like this. Okay, well, one time I actually want to shade, where it like comes to a point here, and then it kind of like just goes in like that. But it's not a very good looking arm, actually, when I'm thinking about it. But I will cross that bridge when I get to it, because I probably will end up making that adjustment simply because I'd like it to her to be a bit more fleshed out, as opposed to just like this. So we'll see how that goes. I have not even finished doing that. That's crazy. Actual bum behavior, chat. Let me see. Oh god. I mean, everything in the Minecraft movie. The plot was like super okay. Like, it wasn't like offensively bad. Like, it's not Borderlands, you know what I'm saying? Like, Borderlands, might retract that. It's not Borderlands 3 or 4. Actually, I haven't played 4, but I can almost guarantee the story's not good if they haven't learned anything from 3, which I doubt they did, because, you know, we're sort of already pitched for. Actually, they put towards just to see, you know, the devs are actually, like, kind of genius. Regardless, the Minecraft movie was just like, I can't even say it was a cash grab because it was ever put into it, but it's like I saw somebody posted like the concept art like for the Minecraft movie that I think was like potentially gonna exist, and it was just absolutely just sick. And they were like, all right, no, go ahead and cast Jack Black. And it's like, Jack Black is a good actor, man. He really is, but seriously. Also, let me go ahead and get rid of this, because this is actually background now. Just the horns to the president in front. So you guys know about perspective. You see, you can't see her head behind the horns. Like a 4-year-old learning how to draw like a lion or something, dear heavens. I am in love with the symmetry tool, because thinking about the fact that I'd have to draw this on the other side again makes me want to like crash out and cry, so thank heavens it exists. Low-key, speaking of Borderlands, dear heavens, what an absolute fiesta that game is, because it's like, you have Borderlands like 1 and 2, and then you have the pre-sequel, and it's like, a lot of people don't like the pre-sequel, that I've seen at least, a couple of buddies of mine don't. I like it, I had a good time with it. But at the very least, people do like 1 and 2, especially 2. 2's like considered, like, of course, you know, like the creme de la creme of the series. And then you have Borderlands 3, which is like, gameplay wise super fun, and then you get to like the story and it's so horrifically bad, and all of the characters are just bad. Like design wise they're like whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? But just like content wise, like story wise, insufferable, like at best. Genuine. Like me and my buddies that played through Borderlands 3, and what we concluded on was that like the best way to play it is just to play it with all the dialogue turned off. So we did a playthrough with just 0 dialogue, which sounds crazy to do that for a game, but it's like it just made the entire experience better. Which, if I was to play, there's another game, High on Life. If I was to play High on Life, I would definitely just beat the whole game, because there's like maybe one gun that like has the potential to be funny, and that's it. Everything else is just like disgusting. Like I don't understand how that game is getting a sequel. It really does not make sense. It's like I guess some people enjoyed the humor in it, but it's like, where was it? Genuinely. Like I watched somebody play it, and it was literally just like nothing landed. Like nothing landed, at least for me. But maybe it's just like a target demographic thing. I don't know. Either way, I don't think it's a very good game, at least. I don't know about gameplay wise. I'm sure the gameplay is like okay, like nothing right, like you know, home about, but definitely probably not bad. It's just that like the whole guns talk thing, and the guns are just not funny. It's like, all right, the guns sure do talk. You're gonna make them not do that? It's like, holy. Okay, the 3-step is actually kind of genius. You'll notice that I haven't cleaned up like everything really well, because I am lazy and a bad artist, and I'll be calling it character. I really should just look up like how to remove like all this. I'm sure there's a way. Like, actually, I wonder, can you use the paint bucket tool? No. Okay. It's my fault, Hoji. I'm experimenting with the paint bucket tool because I'm probably gonna end up using it to color a lot of this because I am not very good at the. I mean, shading isn't like that bad. It's just shading itself is easy, right? But it's like knowing where to shade is hard. Here happens. Will he fumble? Okay, I think I like this method probably the best of having kind of like a little bit of depth to it in terms of this is actually works out well because it kind of just creates like a crease there. So I'll keep that one. This is egregious. Who did this? Me. It's me. Get me. Okay. Definitely wrong size. But no, but like Borderlands 2 was great. I love Borderlands 2. And I was super excited for 3. 3 flopped. Borderlands 4 is currently at least having optimization issues where it sucks, but and nobody can play it. Kind of like Monster Hunter Wilds. I will yap about that game forever because it sucks, at least in that regard. But people actually say the game was good. I don't know about the story, but people are saying like it's fun to play, like if you can play it, which basically just Rise or Wilds. I get the feeling that's going to become a lot more commonplace. That same issue of just like game devs just either not optimizing the games or having it just like egregious like requirements. And like in the requirements on Steam, they'll put in like, oh, you only need this, and it's just fake, which is really, I think, one of the most egregious events about the whole thing. It kind of lures you into like that false sense, and like Wilds did have a benchmark, so I'll give them that. But I don't think Borderlands 4 had a benchmark. Oh, goddamn. I have to do editing. God. I gotta figure out how to just stream, like, just fire up packet. Because, sometimes that stuff happens, and it's like, I gotta go back and fix that now. And it's like, dang. It's more work for Johnny Boy. I could just do this, couldn't I? Let's not though. Let me do this. And take out that. Yeah, that works. Let's do it one more time. That makes more. I hate that a lot. I just take out this middle section, that's it, and then I leave the two ends. That is okay. Let's take this out. Take that out. That's gonna hurt me. I'm basically just gonna remove that's like the entire section and redraw it. It's really gonna bother me. Okay, does it really like draw? Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna expand it out a little bit, like here, and I'm gonna erase this edit portion. And then we're gonna have this extend up to here, which creates the exact same issue of that, which means we need this to go in and then connect here and then go down like that. Something akin to that. We may have to redraw the entire segment, which is not cool. this, and just do like that. Okay, this is seeing actual like perfectionism at work here, chat, and it's not even real perfectionism. It's like the fake kind, because like everything else looks like muddy and bad. I guess I just care about the structure, which is I think valid. Okay, so that's like honestly the big bulk of the horns. It probably spent like way longer than I anticipated on doing that, but better to have it done right than done bad. I'm pretty decently content with these. There is actually, hold on, there is one thing that I want to change. I might have to split up the horns into 2 sections. Okay, we're gonna call it there, and then I'll do the horns at a later point in time, or finish the horns at a later point in time, because there is something that I did forget to factor in for them, just to make them look a little bit better. So we're gonna go and get that saved, and then we're just gonna call it there. Ookie danka danka danka. Choose.